Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Amani. If you're not new here, hey, welcome back, bestie. I know it's been quite some time since I've done a sit down video, and I'm so sorry, but school has been kicking my behind, so please forgive me. Before we get into this video, I want to do one thing first. I want to give a major shout out to Beauty by Earth. It's a brand that makes skincare products that I want to say are like plant-based and vegan. So hey, go team, go. And shout out to my friend Lainey for putting me on. I believe she works with the company, and she reached out to me a couple weeks ago and she was like, hey, is it cool if I send you a PR package? And I was like, absolutely. So I got a couple products from them, and I wanted to share them with you guys so you guys can be put on the game. The first project is the Beauty by Earth Super Fruits and Sea Kelp Facial Wash. It's pure and nourishing. This is what the package looks like. Let me open it. I was gonna say, this is what the packaging looks like of the actual product. Is it focusing? I feel like it's not, but it's okay. Like I said, Super Fruits and Sea Kelp Facial Wash is pure and nourishing. I'm gonna smell it real quick. Ooh, hey, I like that. So that's that. And then I also got a vanilla coconut body scrub. It's exfoliating and hydrating. The one that I currently use is the Dr. Bronner's cannabis and eucalyptus body scrub, and I'm a big fan of it, but it's no problem to switch it up real quick, you know. And this one, I want to say smells good too, because I can smell it through the box. Hold on. Okay, come on. Yeah, I like that. What better way to achieve healthy glowing skin than organic sugar and luxurious oils? Buff away your dead and dull skin with the wonderful aromas of coconut and vanilla filling your bathroom. The organic oils will leave your skin looking polished and radiant. Hey, I like that. I'm gonna pull up their Instagram real quick actually, to see if I was lying. Oh no. So Beauty by Earth, they're female founded, and then they have plant-powered beauty products for your skin that you will absolutely love. They're sustainably made and cruelty-free, and they're a pretty big company. I really like them. This is what their Instagram looks like. If it will focus, it will. That's their Instagram. You can follow them. I'll put it on the screen, and then I'll link them in my description box as well. But before I'm finished talking about them, I also got one more product. It's an ice roller. I've been dying to buy one of these, but every time like I go on Amazon, they're like either sold out or they have like really bad reviews. So I'm very excited that I got one finally. I think it helps with like swelling. Like, you know, when you wake up, because when I wake up, at least my face is hella swollen. It looks like somebody done beat me up. So I heard that this is what helps it. This is the packaging it came in. I don't want to take it out of the actual packaging yet because I want to like clean it off first. But those are the products. So definitely a major shout out and thank you to Beauty by Earth and Lainey. I really appreciate it. And so like, thank you for thinking about me, you know. And then the other thing that I wanted to say was, what did I want to say? Oh, I wanted to talk about me. Duh. So if you don't know, like I said earlier, my name is Amani. I go by Mani. I go to the University of North Texas. I'm 21. I'm a double major in psychology and criminal justice, and I minor in sociology. I've been at UNT for about 3-ish, no, is it 4 years now? Yeah, it's 4 years. I'm not doing like the regular graduation, you know, like time. You know, most people get it done in 4. Some people don't get it done in 4. They get it done in 6, 7, 8, whatever. I will be getting my degrees done in basically 4.5 years. So like after this upcoming year, I have an additional semester and then I can graduate. So I'm gonna be like a super senior basically, which I'm totally okay with. I don't know my classification right now really. Like I'm stuck between junior and senior because I'm taking summer classes, which is another thing, bro. I'm taking summer classes and that's why I've been slacking so bad. on YouTube and content creation in general, because I'm taking 12 hours. And if you know anything about them 12 hours, 12 hours is fine when you have what, like an 8-week, 16-week course or whatever. Yeah, my old happy tail is taking 12 hours and doing it within 5 weeks because I'm absolutely insane. So I'm really exhausted, but you know, life goes on. You got to keep pushing. So that's a little background about me. So I felt like I was pretty you know, experienced, like equipped to talk about these kind of things that I'm about to talk about. And I had asked some of my friends. I had gone on Instagram and I was like, hey guys, you know, if you were incoming freshmen, like what kind of information or like what kind of advice would you like to have known beforehand? Because a lot of us didn't get any kind of guidance. We just got to school and, you know, had to figure that stuff out on our own, and I just felt like that's unfair. So if I know something, I should be able to pass on that knowledge. I know in my situation, like specifically, I've always been a big YouTube girly. I've always loved watching YouTube, the college dorm tours, the college campus tours, the what should I pack for college, what sorority should be rushed, like all of these. I loved watching them. So I was like, why don't I just make my own since I'm equipped to do so? So that's why I made this video. That's why I'm making this video. And before I get into the questions, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe before we get into the nitty-gritty, and follow me on my socials. I follow back, I swear. And if you have any questions or comments or even like concerns, my DMs are always open. Like, let me know what's up. If you didn't like the way I said something, or you have questions about something else, like I love to talk, okay? As you can't tell, like it's probably been like 7 minutes and I haven't even gotten to the questions yet. The reason you clicked on this video, I haven't even started, so I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get into it. I put all of the advice in, like I took them from my Instagram story and I kind of like summarized all of them because I was getting a lot of the same things. So I put them into my notes app. And that's what we're finna get into, okay? So number one, the first tip is make sure y'all study before anything. Get your work done before everything so you don't fall behind. Guys, I can't even explain to you the disappointment, okay? The sadness that you get when you're in a party and you get a Canvas notification saying assignment graded, and you go and look what that grade is, and it's a 0 because you didn't do your homework. And now your grade went from like a 90 to 70 something. Ooh, you don't even want to party no more. You want to leave because what? So definitely make sure you're getting your schoolwork done before you do anything fun. It's like if you work hard, you get to play hard, and if you play too hard, then you're not going to work hard, you know, that whole shebang or whatever. So make sure you guys are doing your schoolwork. I would definitely try to do my schoolwork when I get it. I didn't do that my freshman year. I was very much waiting till the last minute, which is funny because that goes against like my zodiac sign. I'm a Virgo, so you would think like I'm all on it, and I was not. I was actually pretty, you know, depressed freshman year, so I wasn't doing anything I was actually supposed to. But now I usually like I leave class and I go like straight to the library, or I leave class and I come straight to my apartment and I start on whatever assignment, because I know that later that night or later that weekend I'm gonna want to do something fun, and I don't want to have like the hassle and the, you know, overwhelming feeling of, oh my god, you need to do your homework, you need to get it done, because if you don't, then da 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 da, you know. So get your homework done before you go and have fun. That's all that to say that. The next one is surround yourself with like-minded people. Yes, it's probably going to be difficult at first because everybody's coming in from different places, different locations, you know, different friend groups, and I feel like a lot of time people don't like know who they are, so they don't know who to show to other people, and so it gets kind of difficult trying to make sure you're like on the same page with other people. I'm not saying like you guys have to be like same major, same minor, same doing this and that, and like want the same career. No, when it's like like-minded people, it's like people that you want, you know, to help you, like to help encourage you and inspire you, and you would want to do the same for them. It took me a while to find people like that, and now that I have them, they are stuck with me. They think they can't be my friend. I don't care. We're friends forever. Anywho, that was a threat, by the way, guys, because I know you're watching this. It'll definitely be difficult at first, but you'll eventually get it. And then the next one is prioritize your sanity and happiness. Now, I understand we are in school to do school, but sometimes school gets a little overwhelming, and if you keep on pushing forward without taking care of yourself, it's gonna get bad. And I know from experience it gets bad, because then you want to drop out, you don't have friends, you don't want to go nowhere, and everything is just like crumbling around you. So make sure that when you are trying to take care of yourself and your schoolwork, that it's level, or even really taking care of yourself should be above like your schoolwork. Like, yes, get it done because you're paying for it and you want this specific career and you want to do these things or whatever, but take care of yourself. That's all that to say that. If you can, do not, and let me tell you this again, do not take an 8 a.m. y'all. Like, unless you one of them people that can get up and, you know, like you like to go on morning runs and you drink black coffee and you wear Lululemon and you be up, then take an 8 a.m. But if you know that you barely get to work on time, or you barely get to class on time at 12 p.m. or 3 p.m., why would you set yourself up to do an 8 a.m.? I took a 9 a.m. and that was hell. I'm like, so for real, the different, like, when we say there's different 8 a.m.s, there is different 8 a.m.s. There's the high school 8 a.m. where it was like, oh yeah, you was up at 6, you have practice beforehand, you can get your homework done, you can go get breakfast, yada yada yada. Then there's college 8 a.m. where even if your dorm is right next to the building that you're supposed to be going to for class, something about that bed you're in will drag you down. It locks you in, because now you're not getting up. Now it's 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes. Okay, if I put this alarm on for 3 minutes, I'll get up in 3 minutes. No, you're not. Unless you are very strong-willed. But most of the general population, if you get in that bed, you're not getting up. And then the other 8 a.m. is like work 8 a.m. And even that's bad. But the thing about the college 8 a.m. is if you have the choice to pick the college 8 a.m. You know what I mean? Well, some of y'all do, some of y'all don't, because I know like education majors here at UNT, I've heard some horror stories about y'all. So, but for me, I know 8 a.m.s I don't have to take unless absolutely necessary, and they're never really absolutely necessary. So there's that. Another tip that I got was, do not bring your car unless you're willing to pay for a parking pass. Y'all, first of all, go and get some exercise. There's no reason for you to have your car as a freshman unless you like need to go off campus. But really, most of the time you don't need to go off campus, because like there's a caf, most of y'all have a bookstore of some sort, and then you have your friends, of course. Like all 5 of y'all don't need your car, I promise, because now you struggling to find parking, and you've been trying to park for the past 30 minutes. Now you late to class, and at this point you might as well just go home. So now you just wasted gas trying to find parking, driving around, and now you got to go back to your dorm. So now you missed class, you wasted gas, and you tired and angry. So I would advise not to bring your car. I feel like, especially at UNT, like UNT specifically, you don't need your car unless you live off campus. But even then, you don't need it, because we have like campus shuttles and whatnot. So that will like take you from your apartment to campus, and you'll be fine, because I don't drive, so I know that, you know, specifically, deeply. So try not to bring your car. And those parking passes are literally insane. Like, I was talking to one of my friends, and she goes to the University of Arkansas. $750 a semester for our parking pass should be illegal, but that's how they get their money, I guess. Anyway, try to go to every event on campus, please, y'all. Go. I know it's like scary and intimidating, and you're like, girl, I don't know nobody and I don't want to go to that because I feel like I'm being embarrassed and like self-conscious. Go. You never know who you're gonna meet. You're probably gonna meet like your best friend. That whole thing about like the bridesmaids, and you know, you're gonna meet your groomsmen and stuff in college. I didn't believe it. I promise you I didn't. I was like, girl, y'all just be lying for what? But the friends that I have now, I definitely see them as, if I were to get married, being in my wedding, would it be a hot ghetto mess? Yes. But I've met people that I feel comfortable enough to like know that we'll be friends like for a good long time. And some of them I met going to events. Like, little quick story time, my freshman year I did not leave my dorm for nothing. I went to class and that was really about it, and besides that I would DoorDash food and stay in my dorm and do my homework, and that is so boring and lame, and I was lonely. And so I had heard about the current org that I'm in, her campus, and they had some kind of event. It was like arts and crafts or something like that, and I was like, I don't have anybody to go with, I'm not going. How embarrassing is that if I get there and I'm the only one by myself, yada yada yada. But I think I want to say I called my mom and she convinced me to go. She was like, just do it, you don't have to stay, nobody's forcing you to stay. If you don't like it, if you really can't do it, don't do it. And I was like, fine, F it. So I went and I literally met one of my closest friends now, Alex. Hey girl, I hope you're watching this. But I met Alex that night, and because I met Alex, I met my current roommate, Grace. And those are like two people that I talk to almost every day, and they get on my nerves and I get on theirs, and love them so very much. So shout out to y'all. But like, that's what I'm saying, like, go to these events. Even if it doesn't seem something you would typically do, just do it, just to say that you've done it, you know. So try to go to different events. And I'm gonna try to stop saying you know, but do you know? I don't think you know, so I gotta say you know. Anyway, and along with the going every event on campus, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I promise y'all, a lot of the freshmen are in the same boat as y'all. You know, coming from different states, coming from different high schools, like trying to figure out who they are and what they want to be. A lot of people are scared just like you to make friends, and you know, if you guys put that fear aside, you could literally meet, you know, your bestie, you know. So try to be your don't be afraid to put yourself out there, because it gets lonely if you only stick to yourself. I said this earlier, but I'm gonna reiterate it. Self-care is just as important as your schoolwork. Make sure you prioritize yourself. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, like, don't pick one over the other and not do one. Like, you know, it's all about balance. So it's like, try to stay, you know, within one. And then the next one is rent your books. Try not to buy them. I swear to y'all buying them books is gonna break the bank unless you absolutely have to. And most of the times when you absolutely have to, it's because either the professor themselves wrote the book, which I hate that they do. Yuck. Like, okay, get your coin, but you should be giving the book away for free. But that's another story for another time. And then the other reason that you would have to buy the book is if what's it called? If it's one of those like textbooks with the interactive assignments. Hate those, but those are the only way that you'll get your like quizzes and homework done. So that's when I would advise you to buy them, because you can only do that free trial for so long. Some of them are 7 days, some of them are 14. I had one that was like 21 days, but it was 21 days and it only went up to chapter 3, and it had like 15 or 16 chapters in it. That's also stupid in my opinion, but we're not going to get into that. Most books you can find online for free, like the free PDF, and you know, download it to your iPad, your phone, or your laptop or whatever, and you'll be straight for the whole semester. Because usually when you can find those, you can also find the Quizlets that go along with the book. I'm just saying. Am I encouraging cheating? No, I'm just saying use your resources. And then so there's that, and then this goes back to like the other points that I was making. Be yourself. There's no need for the fakeness. You know, be authentic. Nobody wants to be friends with somebody who's fake. It's raggedy. I know you don't want to be friends with somebody that's fake, and nobody would want to nobody would want to be friends with you if you're fake. And you know, like, if you don't at least attempt to be yourself, you are going to set yourself up for failure, because people are going to assume that you're one way or think that you're one way, and then come to find out that you're a completely different way, and it causes a lot of issues that you don't need. So yes, be yourself. Try to get involved. You'll make friends, meet new people, and possibly further your career. Y'all, like, you know, socialize, mix and mingle. You don't have to be up in everybody's face like telling them your whole life story or anything, but it's cool to get people's names and get their socials, and like hang out with them for a little bit, because you literally never know who you're going to meet. I've met so many different people who have different business brands and have different connections to people that could like help uplift me. And I'm not saying you should only use people for networking, but if you can, you should, because you want to do better yourself. And if you have the resources and the opportunities to do so, you should do so, because y'all, you don't even understand. Me talking to some of my current friends has got me in such a better place. Like, I am president of one of my favorite orgs right now because I took the step and I became friends with the current president, or the previous president, when I had first joined her campus. And now look at me. Hey. So I would definitely advise that. And I've heard so many other stories like that, where somebody made a friend with somebody in their law class and now they're working at a firm, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, you know, see how the world works. So yes, try to get involved. This is my biggest one because I didn't do this and I regret it so much. If you are working right now, because I'm going to be posting this video soon, if you are working right now, start saving your coins, because once August comes, all of a sudden everybody want to be out. Everybody want to talk about, oh, there's a party next week, so you need an outfit from that. For that, you need some shoes, you need this, you need a new backpack, you need a new laptop, you need this, you need some AirPods. You're gonna need all these different things, and if you broke, you can't get them. So if you can, make sure you're saving your money, especially like tuition and stuff, because financial aid, at least for me on my end, when it comes to school, they like to play a lot of games, and you might end up having to pay something that you didn't really plan on paying in the first place, but now you have to because they doing too much. So just make sure you have like a little pocket change, especially if you don't want to eat in the caf, because sometimes the food's not always good and you really are craving some Chick-fil-A. So, you know, save your money. The next one is attempt to be organized. So when I say this, I'm saying this from, you know, experience. I wasn't organized my freshman year, and I was missing all kinds of due dates and events and all kinds of things because I wasn't organized. But now I do too much, and I have a planner and I have a calendar, and I use my reminder app on my phone, and I do the ultimate most, which I feel like everybody should do the ultimate most. So try to stay organized, you know, carry your backpack with some folders and your laptop, and don't just throw whatever in there. A lot of the boys, this is for the boys, walking around with a backpack and 2 pencils in there is not going to help you. So make sure you get, like, you know, a little notebook or something, a planner. You don't have to get like the super expensive ones, like the day designer ones or anything like that. You can literally go to Walmart, or you can get them offline. You can get the online ones that you can download to your iPad or to your iPhone. That's what I do too, just to stay on top of everything. And I have like different planners. So I have like a planner for her campus, I have a planner for like my social life, and then I have a planner for school. I know that seems like a bit much, and you can all just combine that into one, but for me, I have to separate it because things start to overlap and I don't know what's going on. So that's why I have so many things going. And then my last one is use every resource you can. And I'm so for real, like, if you know it's available, use it. It doesn't matter how lame you think it's gonna be, or if you think other people are gonna think you're lame, because that's the biggest downfall, is thinking about what other people are gonna think about you for doing whatever you do. You need to do what you need to do to help yourself. This is specific to UNT. I don't know about other schools because I've been here at UNT, but here we have a career center, a learning center, we have money management, we have 1,001 different orgs that you can join, and I would say use all of those to your best ability. The learning center will help you when you're struggling with your homework or your schoolwork, or you're not understanding what your professor is talking about. The career center will help you with resumes, interviews, how to dress for interviews, how to write a cover letter, all these things to help you like excel professionally. And then what was the other one that I said? The money management center. A lot of us don't have, like, I'm not gonna say a lot of us because I'm not talking about y'all, but I know for me, I haven't really had much experience with financial literacy. I struggle with, you know, saving money and paying money for the right things, because one thing about me, if that boohoo cart is cute enough, I'm buying it, when I really need to be focused on, you know, rent and groceries. But we have like a money management center where they'll help you, you know, learn how to manage your finances. And I think that's really cool, because, you know, you don't learn that in the real world, or you do learn it in the real world, but you have to learn it on your own, and that kind of sucks, because what if you're not even learning the right thing, you know? But that's all of my freshman advice for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, or you want to know some more about anything, or you have like a concern and you're nervous, please DM me. I promise you I will respond, because I've been in that boat. I've understood. I understand, actually. I'm not going to say I understood. I understand what it feels like, and it sucks. It really does, when you're confused and you don't know what's going on and you're scared. So if you have anything that you want to talk to me about, let me know. Or if you want, you can put it in the not the description, you can put it in the comments, you know, under this video, because I know other people have answers to the same question, and hey, you might make yourself a little friend or whatever. But I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. I'm not gonna promise when I'm gonna upload this, because then I'm gonna be a liar for real. And I'm also not gonna say when I'm putting up the next video, because I really don't know. I want to say the next video that I'm doing is gonna be a life update video, but I don't know. I don't know anything. But I really enjoyed talking to you guys, or really talking to a camera or whatever. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.